from Imo State and Imo State is Goa.
Yeah.
You know, what is coming up Imo State?
Once again, my name is Charles Isuchukwu Oyode. My name is Charles Isuchukwu Oyode. I'm from Abombise local government, Ezihuna Amadi to be precise. Whatever that is happening in my state, nobody is happy with whatever that is happening in Imo State. Thank God you are from Imo State, too, young man. Nobody is happy because I think I live in Imo State. I live in Port Harcourt. Then you find out that every weekend everybody will be flying all the way from Port Harcourt, from Aba to Imo State just to celebrate his weekend because of the peaceful coexistence that is happening in Imo State. But what is going on now? The politicians have succeeded in destroying and destructing the peace of my loving people of Imo State. That is the problem we are having with most of these Nigerian politicians. Hope Uzodinma have succeeded in destroying the peace of Imo State. He has destroyed everything. Nobody seems to be happy in my state anymore. There's no job. A young man who was the fourth person that won the election in Imo State, and you quite know that Anim Bisema was the one that won the election, Emeka Hedioha. But at the end of it, what happened? Supreme Court of Hope Uzodinma gave him the mandate as a governor of Imo State. And at the end of the day, he is actually working under the dictativeness of what? The former president, Bin Muhammad Buhari, that put him into that particular office as a president, as a governor of Imo State. But they should continue. Nobody is happy with what is going on there. Imo State, but I believe that most of these people should go out and they should travel in diaspora. You can bear me witness. We have most of our people, most of our diaspora watching us from different parts of the world. They are watching us. You can actually go with them, ask them questions. How does election being conducted in America? How do they conduct election in Europe? How do they conduct election in most of these European countries like Germany, Spain, England? You'll find out that election has been conducted in most of these well-developed countries. It's a delight to watch. Even the citizen will be very, very much proud to see that election should always come on, twice every day because of the joy. But what are we seeing? We are seeing a situation whereby election in Nigeria have turned into war. Nigerian politicians have turned election in Nigeria into war. Look at.
Have you heard from your people what is happening? Something was happened yesterday. Are you aware of that?
Very, very aware, Mr. Man. About 7 people were killed. We are yet to know a particular play that has happened. Remember, the government of Hope Uzodinma killed my own king, Miroma I. I was among the people that elected him into that particular post because he was a businessman and I had to come back and we put him into a position. The government of Hope Uzodinma was collided and they killed our king. Everybody that knows.
Do you have evidence to that?
My brother, nobody. This young man is a lover and a speaker of truth. An epitome of truth that everybody knows that supports, that said no to injustice in Nigeria, that says injustice, no to injustice in the government of Hope Uzodinma, that whatever he's doing is not in accordance with the conscience of the people. This young man was killed on a broad daylight. Miroma I, I'm talking about Ezihuna Amadi. Anybody that knows Ezihuna Amadi in Abombise local government can bear me witness of what I'm saying, that this young man was murdered on a cold blood. The government of this young man, this man should always remember there's always life after politics. Some people like Obasanjo who are now retired as a politician, where are they? They are now relaxing because they know that there's no more, they are nothing but the forefathers of Nigerian politics in Nigeria. So these people should be very, very careful on the way they handle things. I am not happy with whatever that is going on in my state. Nobody in his rightful senses will come out here and beat his chest that he's very, very much proud with whatever that is going on in Imo State, because Imo State is a peaceful and lovely state, but the politicians have done everything.
What do you call it? The previous governor was hearing like this. Why the sudden discussion erupting the entire country? Most communities are deserted.
Mr. Chigozie, to be honest with you, in a situation whereby any any concept, any environment that brought you into regime was not conducive even to the golden aspiration of the people. That is what you keep on experiencing. What really brought this man into office? What was the ideas? What was the concept that brought him into office as a governor of Imo State? You find out that what brought him into an office was not in order with what we should be experiencing here. But the reason why you are experiencing what you are experiencing is because this young man is dancing to the tune of those people that put him into that particular post as a governor of Imo State. He was not the rightful winner of that particular post. You know that. They did not win. It's just like you find out that the presidential election just finished. You find out that you say the person that came third or the person that came fourth should become the president of Nigeria. That is exactly what is happening in Imo State. The governor himself came fourth. That is why I said the court of what was them are not the court of the masses. It's an individual court.
Because to be in Imo State,
I can only participate in an election where I know quite already, quite okay that my vote will be count. My vote will count. But in a situation where I have reason and I find out that my vote will not be counted, why should I come out and vote? The best thing for me to do is just to go back and sit back at home. But what I'm supposed to do, if my vote should count, I should be very, very happy to go in and vote. Okay, look at the high number of military people that federal government have taken to Imo State, Kogi State and Bayelsa State. Are we in a war? This is ordinary politics. This is ordinary election.
I wonder why.
What is going on? Why is it that we, the Eastern people, are always at the receiving end in this country? What is happening in Imo State? We are not happy. These people should be very, very careful because Eastern people are always at the receiving end in whatever that is happening in this country. So Nigerians should be very, very careful. If I'm there, I will not come out and vote. Not fully aware that my election will not be counted. My vote cannot count. You are taking military people to Imo State for voting. Remember, we have our fathers, elderly people there, grandmothers, grandfathers that are there. They can come out and vote for you. By virtue of seeing the battalions of military people, do you think that these people can pick up their chest and vote? They will be afraid. So definitely they have known what they are doing. They know that by virtue of bringing in, it will intimidate and scare people away. So what are you saying? Nigerians, the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have to be very, very careful. Let me give you an example. The IG, Inspector General of Police, this is time for him now to tell the whole world that the submission, the appointment that was given to him was not just a fluke. He has to work diligently to make sure that posterity will always remember him for good. I am very, very much happy that the commissioner of what's his name, the commissioner of police in Imo State, have been deployed to another state. He should not only be redeployed, let him be sacked, because the young man that was standing with the responsibility of what? Saving the lives of Imo State citizens was there, beating off an Ajero. Remember, we are talking about politics. The Bible says that a laborer deserves his wage. How much most of these NLC, how much are they demanding from the federal government? That is not up to 50 to 60,000 naira. But we are still seeing a situation where most of these people, Ajero is the NUC chairman. Ajero has the right to do what? To protest and to go for protest in any part of this country. For the right of the people. So what are we saying? What are you saying? Ordinary a senator is there. Mr. Chigozie, a senator is there receiving ordinary 160 million naira per car. But we are talking about 60,000 naira. Pay the workers so that everybody will be very, very much happy. Why is it that the government of Nigeria is so wicked and barbaric? Why are they so self-centered? Why are they so wicked? What is their problem? We are not asking for much. Ajero has every right. This is part of his fundamental human right to go in and protest in any part of this country, as long as he is part of the citizens of Nigeria. So, being the NSC chairman, nobody should be very, very happy with whatever that happened to Ajero. as the NEC chairman, because what comes around goes around. It can happen to anybody. It can goes around and happen to anybody. So happens to them, you have to tread carefully, pay the workers, so that remember, Shakespeare said that the world is a stage and the world is a ladder. The more you climb, and another Shakespeare said again, even if you are climbing a ladder, you should always remember the people behind you. People don't always think that this is the only way you're going to end your political career. But as you stand now, by killing the people that God have deposited into your hands to mockery and death, God will stand a chance of judging you tomorrow, because more people are not happy. Nobody is happy with your government. Just yesterday he was at IMSU. The IMSU youth are not happy with him. They were laughing, telling him there's no good road in Imo State. There's no good water supply in Imo State. No good electricity in Imo State. But what are we seeing? We are seeing a situation whereby these people are not but self-centered.
Do you think that these politicians give a dime to whatever you are passing through?
That is why election in Nigeria, if military people will have to take over, it's better for them to take over, because I know even the military are not safe because of corruption in their means, but we also have good ones in the military regimes. Nigerians are not happy. Mr. Chico said Nigerian citizens are no more proud of buying cars or houses. What Nigerian citizen is very proud of, how to eat 3 square meals a day, satisfy yourself and your family. Just eat good food a day, just 3 times. But what are we seeing? One enough you cannot see. We are suffering. We cannot pay our NEPA bills. We cannot eat again. What is this government up to? I hate this politician because they have subjected into mockery, and God will continue to judge them. Thank you very much.